Hey everyone, this is Dracus again in Dragon Forge Creations. I'm just going to go over quickly how the dungeon system works. So we've gone over, we've got it powered up, we've got a cube rezzed. So we go up to the door, click on the door, welcome Dracus. It puts on our HUD here, which gives the position, and it lets us choose the maze. So we select the maze. Now what that does is it contacts this maze cube and says, hey, we have a new player who'd like to play the game. It checks all the stuff, says okay, and opens the door. Let me get inside. So when we're going in, there's a certain point in the hallway. When you pass it, it tells it, okay, that's the room that you're entering. It contacts the cube outside and says, okay, what do I need to put in this room? And the cube tells the maze, okay, this is the room. This is the start room. Any changes made will be only to this room, which is the first room you enter into the maze. So you can add stuff to this room, but I'll go over that in a later video. So now we head off and we go down a hallway. At a certain point, we will be teleported to the exact opposite hallway. That's through the experience. And when you're teleporting, it says, okay, what needs to be in this next room? If you've never been to that room before, it goes through all calculations determining, okay, what do I want to put in here? And it writes that into a list. Once it's written to the list, it stays in that list. Every time you go back to the room, it's going to be the same thing you had when you first discovered that room. And you can continue on and on, generating more and more content. I have my halls set to 50%, so half the time it'll be a hall, half the time it'll be a room. Now if monster spawns and you kill it, leave, come back to that room, the same monster will spawn. The treasure spawns. You loot it, leave, come back to that room. It will not let you loot it again because the system remembers the choices you make. And if you loot a chest, it remembers that you've looted this chest. Unfortunately, it doesn't remember that you've killed the monsters, so you have to kill the monsters again and again. That's just... I could have done it to remember that you killed the monster, but I decided no. People might want to fight monsters and go through it multiple times. So, at this point, I can hit save. It generates a save for here, and I can hit exit. The save is associated with a key for that specific maze. So if I were to res another maze out, it would be a different key, different set of saves, wouldn't load for the new maze resed out. The new maze resed out would have totally different rooms, and it would generate all again. I can go up here, and now that I have a save, after I select the maze, you'll see it notices that you have a save. Would you like to load? Hit yes, and you hold for teleport. Don't just walk in. You wait until it teleports you in. And we're back at 030. That's a basic explanation of how the system works. If you have any problems with the maze, a logic error, or some lag caused an error, you can always click here and clear the maze. Yes. All floors have been cleared. New UID saves been generated. All saves have been reset. So now If I go up, maze 1, again, this first room looks the same because this is the start room. Come over here, and you'll notice totally different because this is a new maze. Oh, and we've got a skeleton. Okay. I hope that it helps you understand how the system works. Thanks for using Dragon Forge Creations.